Who did? All right. Can everybody hear me? And can you hear me over the music and all that stuff? I hate that I have to wait for the... Yeah, there we go. All right. Can you hear me over the music and everything? Good, good, good. All right. I'm glad everybody's here, and you probably caught my YouTube video and potentially tweets and what have you if you're a fan of my channel. Bob, Weasel News here. No, but I'm glad... this is good and bad. And we're going to go over a lot of that stuff today, and I'm going to stream as long as I feel necessary to get this all across, as well as answer your questions and what have you. So I'm glad there's so many of you that have come over for this first live stream. And I want you guys to know that 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day I'm going to stream, and it's not going to be for any type of determined length. I might come to more of a schedule or stream different times of the day, but for now this is what it's going to be. As it kind of works best for me, as well as we can kind of gauge what times work and all that stuff. But I'm going to turn this music a little bit down even for myself because it's in my head. So you might just hear slight background noise, but it's better than nothing, right? It's better than dead silence. Shadow received notification from Carrier Pigeon. Perfect. I sent those out too. I didn't know if they would get to them. Never heard of Jeff. Never heard of him. Never heard of you either. I'm not sure who you are. There's a verified, but I'm never sure. Never heard of you either. Hey, Caitlin, how you doing? So yeah, this is going to be the future, basically. YouTube ad rev is not in a great place, and you've probably, that horse has been, that dead horse has been beaten into the ground this month by YouTube creators, myself included, and it's not been great. And that, brings up the thing too that I wanted to get more into live streaming, and then you saw me earlier this year, I did more of it, but now I'm really, really full steam ahead live streaming. We're going to be live streaming games and content that you know and love. So don't get me wrong, that's not going to change, but I might even be doing more games. I might even be streaming different games that you haven't seen me even play before. So that'll be unique and good too. And I hope that this will give me a better way to interact with you guys. While it's not perfect, and no way is perfect, live streaming isn't perfect, nor is pre-recorded content, nor is the comment section on really either, and even the chat. But I like that this is something that I can see it coming in and choose what I'm responding to, as well as interact with you guys in a completely different way. Why Twitch over? Just because of ad rev, basically, as well as expanding, and Twitch just announced an affiliate program to get smaller channels in the door. And when I say that that makes sense for me. I am basically a smaller channel. Now, do I have a YouTube following? Yes, but it's not one-to-one, at least in Twitch's eyes. And I don't expect that to either. I don't expect it to be that case either. I want to gain a legitimate following, even though, I have something over 1,000 followers on Twitch, but that's from just people seeing my YouTube channel and clicking in Twitch and seeing like, oh, maybe he'll, live stream every once in a while. Cool. Or just say it. What, the people following everybody? And why you say RIP DOJ? Just because I haven't done code. So that's another thing too. Time schedules are not easy to... It's not easy to get into doing all of that stuff with all the different time zones that we're all in. And same with Code Zero. It's not easy. But that being said, I'm going to try my hardest to do those, as well as do live streaming of content that you don't usually see too. So that might be something you see too, and bringing you along and editing and all that stuff. Northern Alex, too soon, way too soon. But YouTube is dying, so that's there. It's back and forth with me. Now YouTube has the ability to still maintain as somewhere where I grow, and there's still, my video content's still going to be on there. You can still go back and watch my old videos. It doesn't change the edited content that I'm going to create on there either. So mind you, but you've seen, and I think people have seen this last month, it's been hard for me to get the momentum behind my, work up a want to create really good content if I know that I'm going to put it on and I'm not going to make anything off of it. And when I say anything, it's pennies on the dollar now with CPM, at least for me. And this doesn't speak, this is not every channel, but it's bad. It's really bad. And Kaylin has a good point too, that I don't have to limit myself to 30-minute videos. I don't have to limit myself at all. I can stream with you guys and bring you guys along for something that you don't usually see. It's close to the point you would have. Well, that's true, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. That's something that's throughout my entire life. I've worked in retail and I've worked in, let's be honest, shitty jobs. So I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to make ends meet and further what I love to do, which is this. This is currently what I love to do, regardless of if it has its ups and downs. It is what I love to do. So I can upload. Yeah. So PMD, what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to live stream complete full, live streams for potentially hours. And then there's going to be two things that happen from that. You're going to see like an archive, and then I intend to download that and make a more of a highlights from streams and put that onto YouTube and even on Twitch. So Twitch also allows for you to upload videos now too. So I can even upload some of that content that I edit more heavily for YouTube and upload that to Twitch as well. So you can see it on either or. It won't really matter to me as long as, your eyeballs are watching my content legitimately, basically. And what I mean by that is somebody's not stealing it or ripping it or whatever, because people do that too, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, there's no limits, and I can communicate directly with you, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, which is good. New song, please. I'm sticking with Halt and Catch Fire right now. If it's annoying, I'm sorry. I just need. This is. I also haven't used this music in a long time. And I figured I'd bring it back almost like as an intro music to everything. I also may just even turn it off if it's too loud. But I also have I have a Patreon. That link's on my YouTube channel currently. I'll put it in the thing then. But if you want to donate to there too, that works. And yeah, no, Michael or Mickey, I don't want to say, it's going to be a hard thing with saying names. I am probably going to stay at this time for a long time because it is like a regular day for me, and we are going to, I still want to work this as a job the way I do. That being said, there might be variations in that. It's just, I think this is what I'm primarily going to do. Noon every day, 11 a.m. every day. Sorry, this day was off. I started at noon because I wanted to set up some of these graphics and all that stuff, which they're not very complex by any means. There's going to be more graphics and better production value here in the near future, mind you. And yeah, the ad problems with YouTube are, this is not exactly what I wanted to, I just didn't want to complain in this entire live stream about that, but I know there's going to be a little bit of me complaining, and some people even complaining. YouTube, hey, the rest of the Code Zero guys, I believe, there's going to be some people that aren't touched or aren't as much affected by this as I am, and that's what you're seeing all over YouTube right now. There are some huge channels that are affected by this, and there are some really small channels. I'm definitely at the smaller end of that spectrum, and I know how much it affects me, so there are definitely going to be, back and forth. It's just what it's going to be. It's what's going to happen. So I'm just hoping you stick along with me as well as support me in terms of just watching my content. So I don't want to, and Blank Deck, I love H3, and they're going to be doing more Twitch content, and there's a lot of YouTubers. I mean, even PewDiePie is doing some Twitch content now because he realizes the state that YouTube's in. And this is where I've grown up on YouTube. Not literally in age, a couple years, but I love YouTube as a platform, and it's unfortunate to see stuff like this happen. I'm not bringing back Bob Barker 2020. I can't rename my Twitch channel, can I? Bob Barker 2020, twitch.tv/Bob Barker 2020. And shout out to you do news and you're getting a lot more. Well, that's good. It's just so difficult. And this is with the increase in it becoming difficult to start as a small channel. So we have now some restrictions basically on getting into these platforms, and I'm talking about all of them in this case, YouTube, Twitch, Beam and some other platforms, it is definitely more difficult to get into just starting your channel from nothing. And that's understandable. There's so much out there, and there's a lot of great content too. There's a lot of smaller channels that don't get the credit that they deserve. And there's a lot of bigger channels that don't either. So, and yeah, news has a lot violence and language and some other things are, you need to, if you haven't already, H3H3's latest video covers it very well. That there's, you know, YouTube has basically has these people watching videos and seeing what content could be controversial, either with language or with the topics or the sensitivity that they're talking about. And it's very unfortunate because this is a great example. Like, it just needs to be open. I understand these ad companies don't want their ads running on certain things. I wouldn't either for some things, but I want to make sure that I can live off of this. And now I feel like I'm just talking in circles, and I apologize. So I'm going to talk more. If you have a question, like a question towards me, and it could be in regards to this. I just feel like I'm talking in circles kind of about all of this right now. Ty, you're 100% right. You're better off getting paid by viewers directly, and Twitch is definitely more of that. As well as, you know, Patreon and a couple other things. And I know those things aren't perfect, and I also don't want to take money from you if you don't have it. I state that in my Patreon. I state that anywhere I basically try to. I make sure that that's in the donations area when that works. That I don't want people to give money if they don't have it. And I'm in the same opinion. Like, there's content creators I love and everything, and I support them either with ad views or with my money or YouTube Red or some other sources. But it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. Yeah, Ty, you're 100% right. Advertising is just dying, and it's surprising because Google basically created this, and I don't say the internet, but like they made ads modern and they made them relevant to people, but they're swinging the whole other end of the spectrum now, where the companies are getting upset because their ad is being placed on something that makes sense for it to be placed on, basically. And you know, you got to run Patreon, or you got to do things like this, and I'm gonna probably do some certain. The one thought I had in the back of my head was a live stream event of something scary, and I'll only keep it going if people donate. I don't want to become just reliant completely on that kind of stuff either. But I want to make sure that at the end of the day, I'm able to continue to do this, and not have to go and get another job and what have you. That being said, like I said earlier, I'll do whatever I need to do. I'm Gamer, it's 100% right. They created the AdSense, and they're killing it. And I still understand both sides of the spectrum. It's just I obviously am talking from the personal experience of it, that it's killing a lot of people. GoPro live stream from the car. That's something I may do. I tried to Instagram live stream the one when I was up on my way to Boston. That did not work great, the internet connectivity. Same with if I did a GoPro live stream, it probably wouldn't work perfectly. But there's definitely some things that I'm going to try. And yes, Jeff does stream 5 days a week. So you're going to see certain, Code Zero content creators that are going to stream more. I know that it only makes sense. It only makes sense for the YouTube creators that you know and love. They're gonna live stream more. And there's certain people that I saw on social media, as well as some other like YouTube comments and stuff, that said they're not going to be following me, and that's fine. If you don't, well, you're not seeing this then. But you're just gonna have to you come with or don't, or you just stay on YouTube and you watch the highlights and some other stuff. And that's exactly what I'd love to do. Cut a highlight reel of what I do in that day and uploading that, and both here and on the YouTube. And you know what? If people still enjoy that content, even with the interactivity, of fans. Some people have said that, like, oh, based on the playback and all that stuff. Well, I'm going to do my best to integrate that into the video and integrate fan interaction into the video, so it makes it worthwhile to have that chat even on the you know, after, when you watch it after the fact. So, in here, like I said, is there any, if you guys have any questions, don't feel afraid to ask. And if it's regardless to this or not. You think you might upload more vlogs or podcast? Yes, probably. Vlogs will still primarily probably have a place on YouTube, but, you know, Twitch is making that easier to do. And as well as if I feel like I just want to do a live vlog, basically, and or if I want to, you know, upload my vlogs to Twitch too, I'm going to do that too. So, everything. Upgrade plans on the Crown Vic? Not currently. Just make it continue. Keep it reliable is my current upgrade plan for the Crown Vic. Been a lot of streamers that are going, yeah, no doubt. Then that's where this is different from all those other times where I've tried to, like, get back into Twitch, basically. Is this is my livelihood on the line now. So it's 100% something I'm not going to give up on. Because I want to make sure that you guys enjoy this content, as well as I'm doing my hardest to make it content that you want to watch. That's how I was with YouTube for the longest time. It's just such a hill to climb every day, I feel, for me to make content if I'm not going to make anything. Do I still, a lot of people would love me to play Outlast 2. Maybe that was that thing with that live stream I talked about, where I live stream it and, you know, donate to keep me going, maybe. How long have I known Code Zero group? I mean, man, it's been 3-4 years now, or has it been longer? That's where this always messes me up. I have my concept of time slowly gets worse and worse as I get older. And I'm not even. A lot of people would say I'm not even old. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit more so I can think more properly. Right? Do I have a Saab anymore? No, unfortunately, I do not. My last was a Saab 9000, and it was super unreliable. That's not the fault of it. It had hundreds of thousands of miles on it. But I haven't gone back to them. I just own some American vehicles now, just some Fords. And I would love to do more podcasts, and this might be a better platform for that too. Where I do a live podcast and I interact with you guys. So the KMax, the schedule is basically Monday through Friday here on Twitch, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every single day. Well, Monday through Friday. Duh. I should. Been at least 4 years, has it? God, that's crazy. It's crazy. Do I think Twitch will make their system? I mean, their system's not bad for uploading videos. It could be better, but that's not what the platform was built off of. Which's platform was built off of live streaming, and then this uploading, as well as some other things, are after the fact. So I think they do a pretty good job for what it is. Could it be made a little bit better? Yeah. Do I have any Magnetic Gamer? Do I have any pets? Yes. I have 2 cats. I have Nick and Cleo. Nick's sleeping right over there. I should do some off-roading live. Yeah, I think a lot of my suspension components would break in the Crown Vic if I did some off-roading live. Because they're worn. 15 Med 6. Am I going to do more with Patreon? Yes. That's another one of my focuses here in this, at the end of this month and into next month. And Kaylin's absolutely right. Jeff already streams. Alex streams. And then Polecat said he's going to be starting streaming soon as well. Zachary, my pet passing way didn't mess up my upload. I mean, it started that week off really poorly. And it was just another thing on top of the current YouTube landscape that made me not want to create content. When I lose a pet, it's like losing family. And I just felt really that week was really hard. But that being said, YouTube just in the current state has made it really rough. Just going to stream. What you would have recorded when? Yeah, yeah. If the guys are okay with that, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see if everybody wants to live stream that kind of stuff or not, and we'll go from there. Quinn Dickinson, how's the truck? My truck is rusty. If you guys don't know, or if you've been around for a long time, I have a 1998 F-150. It's super rusty. I mean, like, I've got some bad rust problems on it that I got to repair for it to be inspected, and it's past due inspect. Anyways, it's not great. Visually, it's fine on the outside, but there's some really bad rust underneath. Will you upload your Twitch live streams to YouTube? Yes, I will. I'm gonna have highlights and or full archives on YouTube. That will maximize my profit, if you will. But yeah, it'll at least hopefully get people to come over there, get people to go over there. You know, circle of life, whatever that means. Vortex Flash, yes. Lego City Cops, that'll probably be something I live stream this week. Die All the Cool Kids stream? Yeah, no, I'm well aware of all the cool kids stream. I'm sorry I'm a little bit back, but I'm trying to go down and answer as many questions as I can and what haven't. Do Pure Pull live? Oh my god, the fact that you remember Pure Pull, that's awesome. What's funny is I play that on my, I have it on my PS4, and I play it all the time, just as a casual game that I enjoy playing, and me and my girlfriend play that. Shadowless, I appreciate your support, and hey, it makes sense. Right now, it makes sense more than ever to attempt to get, well, it made sense 6 months ago, it made sense a year ago. And that's why you don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? This is going to be somewhat difficult, but just from, you know, the stats here below, I'm glad to see a lot of you viewing this. And like I said, I hope you just maintain viewing my live streams, and I hope, you know, the gaming content that I create is going to be enjoyable for you. And here, I'm going to stop the music. So give me a second to turn this stuff off. I'm just going to do that. So it's super professional. It just dropped out. But I just want some silence now. I'm now not annoyed with the music, but it's just like it's constantly playing behind me. Blank deck, nice. 99 Ford Lightning. Fast truck. Classic Vapid, exactly. I live in Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania. Have ever thought of doing a fan meetup? Yeah, yes and no. The East Coast is hard, and Central Pennsylvania is hard, but potentially here, yeah. Magnetic, yep. I'm going to be doing more of the same type of videos here. Same type of gameplay that I usually do, would just be in live stream form. So if you like that stuff, then good. And Vortex, that's that too. There might be even more diversity here than what was on my YouTube channel, because I have a feeling people, it feels like, I feel like I don't have to be clickbaity. And what I mean by that is YouTube has gotten to this clickbait culture, and I know that clickbait's now thrown around probably too much than, or now it's just become to call a bunch of different things clickbait, and it's kind of overdone what, you know, the whole point of people being upset about it was. But it's really, you're fighting for views. And if I have a dedicated audience and I have people that want to come see my live stream, they'll probably watch it regardless of what it is. I know that's a lot of people that are out there. Some people come from for the content. Ugh. Some of them come for the content creator. I'm having so difficulty talking. And then some of them come for both, or the mixture of both, and they enjoy both. Blank deck, long dark, as well as other long, like, not long form, whatever, survival games where you're spending hours in them at a time will be probably perfect. I intend to do some of that stuff that takes longer, that isn't as easy to show in a 30-minute video or less. An econ guy. So how does Twitch create revenue? Are you talking about Twitch as their actual platform? So Twitch has they have ads that run on live streams and run on videos and everything, and, you know, before play, and then inside the video too, same way that YouTube does. But then they also have bits now, where you can donate to a live streamer through bits, and they're taking a certain portion of money from that, understandably. So they are making and they're growing a platform right now that is backing gamers, basically, that is supporting gamers, that is supporting live streamers and supporting content creators in a way that currently, unfortunately, YouTube isn't. I don't want to shit on YouTube too much. That's where I came from, and that's where I'm still going to be doing content. It's just, I said, and I don't know if I ever put this in like a tweet or anything, but I had said to people before, you know, if Amazon, I know I talked in private with people in conversations, if Amazon opens up their affiliate program and monetizes more things, they're going to be giving YouTube a run for its money. And I really believe that. I firmly believe that. Most important, what game are we playing today? Nothing, Ty. We are playing nothing. No, but really, I'm not right now. This today is just this. It's the first one. I mean, I could consider playing a game. Maybe we'll get on after I'm done with this. Maybe I'll take a little break, get something to eat, and then I'll play a game. Let me think about that. I'll think about what game I want to play. Now the school bell has rung. Hey, thanks for coming along, Vortex. What was my favorite game as a kid? Unfortunately, probably Sonic on the Genesis. I know that's probably a bad answer. I mean, I loved Mario on Super Mario on the Nintendo 64 because I had the Genesis, the 64, and then I had PlayStation. I loved all the Crash. I loved NASCAR 98. That was one of my favorite games, no doubt. Jokes aside, can't wait. I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm continuing to keep going in here. But yeah, people can tip a streamer as well as like subscribe to a streamer, and you can the Twitch streamer can make money off of that subscription as well as bits and some other things, as well as donations through the regular means. What do I mean by moving? Is that what we said? Moving if you're referring to the YouTube video, I titled it and all that stuff, is basically moving my efforts over to Twitch. Can you go into more detail on why you moved from Twitch to YouTube, or you mean the other way around? Why I moved to Twitch from YouTube? I mean, I pretty much it just makes sense. It's a logical move for me and most of my audience, I believe, too, and what I need to do to continue to be profitable and live off of this, live off of what I do, live off of what I enjoy doing too. Musically nice. 98 Ford Mustang Coupe. I love it. Gothenburg had one ad in the last 35 minutes. Well, yeah, and I believe that's, it'll insert. And those right now, I want to make that clear too. Right now, I'm not in the Twitch affiliates program, so donations and or viewing my ways or Patreon or whatever will benefit me more. But this is to potentially get into that Twitch affiliate program so I can make money off of those things that as a smaller Twitch creator or Twitch live streamer, I can make the money off of that. Can Twitch stop the train in GTA 5? There it is. Pure poll Q&A. I can't. That's insane that you remember the pure poll Q&A. Pure poll. Why is it so hard to say? Zach just having a stroke over here. That is very. I am. I can't say. I can't talk right now. This is what I do, but I can't talk. Nah. You let Sean. Hey, thank you for coming out, Sean. My Patreon is my name. A link is in my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel. Will I get YouTube exclusive content? Potentially there will be YouTube exclusive content too. But man, is it just, and like even Zach says, Amazon is quite literally the future of entertainment. And they really are. Ty, you're 100% right. Go back to some of those old games and realize how bad they are. Super Mario 64 until the end of the game holds up, in my opinion. Graphically, it's not perfect, but it was good at the time. And then like the actual gameplay, because I think somebody said somewhere that when they designed Super Mario 64, they designed Mario fun to play with, just the character, and then they designed the world and everything around that. And I think that was smart, because there's a lot of those games that have such bad handling and or control problems that aren't rectified, unless now we have remasters that are actually fixing them. They're not just remasters. Like there's going to be a new Crash Bandicoot game. Crash Bandicoot's nowhere near perfect either, but they're actually they're keeping all the level stuff the same, but they're updating all the graphics and a lot of the controls to make it actually work well. It's awesome. Which is awesome. NASCAR Heat on the PC. There it is. What was my favorite game from the PS2 era? There's a lot of games that I played on the PS2 era. But I don't have a specific for PS2. I would hope I do, but I can't think of one. I don't know. I don't know. Magnetic Gamer, I thought you were going to move in real. Well, and that's the thing. No, it was just this, basically. Call in. Chances of opening a PO box? Potentially, yeah. I would like to do that, and maybe I could do a live opening of mail on the stream. So there it is, live. My life have no, I don't know what that means. Unless I answered something earlier and then there's something else in there. Appreciate it, KMX. Steven, private messages. I unfortunately had to turn off Twitter private messages. Or DMs. I had that turned on, or like allowed, and then there's just too much spam and people just like spamming me. I think you can do private messages in Twitch, unless I have that turned off too. I might, unfortunately. If it's like super business related, my email. If not, just tweet at me and I can always DM somebody, or I can always DM you. Hey, appreciate it, One Ocean 10. I hope that this goes as well as you hope it goes well. I also do have a Discord. I think the link is on my Twitter and then on my YouTube. I'll get better at putting all that stuff in the down below of all of the on my actual page here too. No doubt. Dirt 4 this June. Yes, I'm so excited for Dirt 4. It looks awesome. Looks awesome. Magnetic, yep. I'm gonna do Q&As on here and even like right now, and that's what I'm going. I'm going through and reading the chat and kind of seeing what you guys are saying, and as well as trying to reply to those things as well. And I really got to make sure that I'm drinking water because, as you can hear, my voice slowly go into this state. I apologize for that. Remo, what time am I going to look to stream? 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. So if you just throw that into Google. Yeah, no, into Google. That's what I meant to say. It tells you whatever it is your time zone. Bowers Jr. That's awesome. Saw me in almost down in the Vic. Awesome, man. Hey, if anybody says and wait, I definitely know that I have given people odd looks when I've seen people honk or wave at me, but I've never known if they were legitimate. But if you see me out on the street for whatever reason, don't hesitate to come up to me and don't stab me, but say hi and I'm more than willing to meet people. It's crazy that there's even the amount of people that are around here that end up seeing me. Hi with his beer. Where's everyone from? Yep, PA here. And they got New Jersey. Ohio. Hey, Magnetic Gamer. Thanks for coming out. And that's the thing. I like that there's that, there's people coming in and out, and I can interact with you guys in a completely different way than YouTube. You don't do what happens in GTA 5. I don't know what that means. Look at this. It's just such a very, that exists on YouTube too. That exists with a lot of people that watch my content, is it's just from everywhere. I know at live streaming at this time of day, I'm going to get a lot of people from across the pond, basically. PMD, don't waste that at me. And Shadow, yeah. No, I will not be passing in France anytime soon. That is definitely a dream, though, to go out to across the pond, as I said, and spend some time over there, but not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Italy here. Pizza spaghetti. There it is. There it is. Oh, nice. Nice. Boers, is that correct? Boers Jr. He saw me in that Lingelstown vlog, and that's I want to do more some like driving vlogs and what have you. But where am I going to put them, right? No, but that still might exist on Twitch as well. As there's one concept that I do have, and I don't want to put it out there and not end up going forward, and actually doing it, but taking some content that I have recorded and doing some live stream-esque stuff and watching the playback with you guys and talking about it. I think that would be unique. It's not that it's not been done before, but I think it would be unique to be able to live stream that stuff as well as commentate over some stuff. Definitely if it was like a driving vlog or something. Driving vlogs, that's accurate. That's accurate, unless you speed. No, that's true. That's true. So I may do some more of that and some other stuff. I know people liked, well, to varying degrees. I know people liked and disliked my Crown Vic things I love and things I hate. Those are two of my non-gaming videos that are probably some of the most watched. Probably because they're super controversial, basically. Like people saying that I'm completely wrong about what I hate about my Vic or what I love. Either way. You motherfucker, man. That's what my voice is becoming right now. And I haven't even, I've streamed for 30 minutes and my voice is bah. So I really need to hydrate. Really need to hydrate. But I wonder what video could I do? Or what video? That's exactly. What game could I play with you guys today that you guys would enjoy? That wouldn't be, I could just throw it up here kind of thing. Move this all over there. Same with OBS. I'm streaming with OBS today on my desktop. Move that over there as well. Do a chase me. I could do a chase me. Not against it. I was going to try to do something a little bit more laid back, casual, something I could also still continue to talk to you guys with, because that's one of the biggest problems with doing something like GTA is I feel like it's not really going to be an interactive or super, talk back and forth. How many games are in my library? Too many. Got Outlast 2 is only $30. I like how it's the first thing it shows me. Yeah, Steam's crazy. It's crazy that we have Steam. I know that sounds stupid, but Airport Madness though would be one that I would not be able to pay. I would not be able to pay attention to you guys. In a random Cards Against Humanity game, that could be good. Is there somewhere that is there an online? There's an online Cards Against Humanity, right? Is there one that I can just join? Oh, there's a few simulated hands. But what else is there? Tabletop Sim? That would be good too. Wasn't there an online? I swear there's an online Cards Against Humanity. Where the heck is it? Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there are a bunch of them. Pretend you're XYZZ. Yeah, what is that about? Why is it called that? That doesn't, I don't get that. There's a bunch of games going on. I could do that. Let me see what else I got here on Twitch. Let me see here. Let me see if there would be a good game to kind of play here that would be more casual and I could still interact, like I said. Yeah, Colton is such a weird title. Man, I have so many games that are, well, eh, 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 eh. Now I'm just making noises. I don't even know what that is. Now I'm just making noises. Oh man, I forgot I have Age of Empires 2 HD. We talked about games that I played when I was younger. I played that game so much. Wasn't even funny. Wasn't even funny. Well, I don't know why I say that, but Dub Daniel, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad to be back here on Twitch and live streaming and what have you. Like I said, I'm just looking right now for what I could play in a little bit. Maybe I'll do a straw poll. I might do a straw poll on Twitter. So, yeah, Age of Empires 2, the best. Drunk Jeff LCBFR. Yeah, the classic. The classic. But yeah, maybe we'll find something in here that we can do a live stream a little bit later today. And that's the thing too. So, just because I start live streaming at, a certain time doesn't mean I won't do any more live streams or anything else during the day. It's just I want for that to be like the first thing of the day is where I, back up LSPDFR. There it is. Huh. Let's see here. I'm sorry guys. I'm just trying to find something that I feel would be perfect. Or how did I install Battlefield Bad Company 2? Probably because I wanted to play it. Because I loved Bad Company 2. It was just weird that it's in there. Cat lateral damage. American truck. Nothing that I don't really want to have to set up all that stuff. But I was trying to find something else that would be, like I said, a little bit more laid back, and I could just hop in. You Game Dev Tycoon. Love Game Dev. Ever happened to the Crazy Truck game? Oh yeah, the what was it called? Rock. What was it called? Cluster Truck. Cluster Truck? I just haven't played it. Just haven't played it. ATS might be something I do here in this week too. Play Minesweeper. I could play the classic 3D pinball. I'm not even good at. Do I even remember like Minesweeper? Oh, you know what? Wonder if I can find the old games I played in school. And it sounds like a really stupid thing, but like I was talking about this on this weekend. I loved Kid Pix and playing. Oh, tell me that I can just download a free Kid Pix. Give me this totally virus software so I can play with Kid Pix. And oh, it's a DMG. It means it's for Mac OS. Did they not make Kid Pix on anything else? Only on Mac? Huh. Might have been. Oh, Wind Trial. Here we go. All right, I'm going to get Kid Pix 3D, free 15-day trial. We're going to try this out. Let's see how legit this is. Math Blasters. Yeah, that too. See, this is what this just I don't know why. It's the nostalgia factor probably the most, but let's hit download now. Yes. 15-day trial is downloading. Yes. Let me stop this Mac OS download of this. We're gonna mess around in Kid Pix. This sounds like the stupidest idea ever, but this could be fun. If you guys don't know what Kid Pix is, or you don't like Kid Pix, what's wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. Not everybody had the oh my god, it's a 2 gigabyte exe. This is where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? There was also we had this 3D Oregon Trail that I loved, or Oregon Trail, whichever way you want to say it. It was which one was the one that had the 3D in it? When I say 3D, it had like full motion video in it, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Lemmings was the best. The Amazon Trail was amazing. I need to find all these games. So if you guys aren't against that, there may be something where I do that. Where I do a day where I do retro games, but retro games that are really close to my heart or more close to my heart, if I can find them and run them on. That's the other problem whenever you deal with this kind of stuff. Run them on Windows 10. Well, yeah, let's see if that works. But let's see if I can get Kid Pix at least. This might be a newer version of Kid Pix. I don't care. They've got the same functionality. That'd be awesome. Steven, no, I'm not still working for 911 Response. Still support their business and still, like them as a business and liked when I worked there, but no, I do not work there any longer. Let me run this as admin and see if and the good thing though, that means this is probably a brand new game. So I can look at it as a plus in that way. If it launches. This installer is not doing anything right now. That's true. I could do a virtual machine that's got like Windows 95 and run some of those old ones. Oh, yes, I would like to. You gotta be kidding me. I can install Adobe Reader 10.11 and QuickTime 7.7. Sorry guys. You have to give me a second while I install some of this software that I don't want on my machine at all. Dub it up. Yeah, I have been full-time YouTube for a while now. Left last year, right? I don't remember exactly when. I think I did a vlog about it. Was it just last year or was it before then? I don't even know, to be honest. I don't even know. There's a site called My Abandonware. So the Amazon Trail, they had it for a DOS version for 1993. 1993. What am I talking about? Oh, can I just get it? I feel like I'm just finding viruses.exe everywhere. I feel like it. Well, Daniel, though, the opposite end of that spectrum, though, is that I'm doing this. Like, YouTube has been great to me, or was great to me for a long time, and then not so much now. Not so much now. Okay, we're installing QuickTime too. Loved Windows XP was the best, other than it looked like the worst. Excuse me. Other than it looked like the worst, because it looked like it was designed by Play School. The blue and the red and everything. I'm going to share my desktop here shortly. Let me see here. What scene to have on it? Absolutely nothing. Perfect. I'm going to use that when we get the game going, whatever that game may be. And limited. Do I think streaming on Twitch will affect the viewer count on your stream? Not that many people. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, do you think not many people will come to Twitch just out of the sake of it, or do you think because I mean I got right now, at least according to these stats, over 100 viewers right now just watching this live stream, which is awesome, which I did not expect. Definitely considering what I'm doing right now, which is just sitting around and talking, and then potentially going to play something, but this is just like the first day of doing it, basically. So I think that Twitch is potentially the future of a lot of what a lot of content creators you know and love are going to be doing. And it's not that I'm not going to be doing YouTube anymore. It's just going to be changing in terms of the more edited content and stuff will remain on YouTube, as well as all my back catalog. And then this is going to be more live streaming and direct to you guys, and then highlights are going to come out probably daily as well. Broadwater, yes, I plan on being more active on my Discord and stuff. It's been a rough time right now. Yeah, newer version of QuickTime is installed. Perfect. Ah, jeez, and then it just exited. All right, that's great. Let's. I have a newer version of QuickTime, but it doesn't understand that I have a newer version of QuickTime, so it won't let me run that version of QuickTime. Do I have to? There's a thing. Oh man, do I have to run DOSBox if I want to play a DOS game? Pretty sure I. That sucks. Okay, let's try to install that again, and hopefully it recognizes that I have a newer version of QuickTime. Yeah, QuickTime has that name that I haven't heard in a long time. Yeah, there was a nostalgia thread that was QuickTime. It said something about QuickTime, Real Player, Kazaa, LimeWire, and all that other stuff that I used to use, and man, Napster, and there's some awesome players. And sorry for those noises, the user account panel stuff. I can't install QuickTime 7.7. I got a newer version. Nah, this is just KidPix 3D. So it's like a newer piece of software, basically. But the problem is that it's not accepting of the fact that I have a newer version of QuickTime, basically. Let's see if this one works. If not, I have to uninstall QuickTime. I might break stuff. Oh man. This is rough. This is rough. I really want to play any of these things. Or the Amazon Trail, for instance. No, I can just stream it on the Internet Archive site. My mind is blown. My mind is blown. We're going to be playing the Amazon Trail. Okay, I'm going to go back on that, and I'm going to click that in a second. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. This is the Amazon Trail. This is what we played on the computer too. Okay. Let's cancel this installer. We're playing this. You guys want to know what we're playing? Amazon Trail. And this says like 3rd edition and stuff. I don't know what that like. I'm gonna type in original, like what the original. Oh, can I even put that in? Like, whatever, guys. We're just gonna. I don't know. That's broken. That's broken. Let's do this. Update. I can't update it. Can't. I can't update it. Amazon. I can do Amazon Trail 3rd edition, but this is the 1st edition. Whatever. Amazon, I'm going to title it Amazon Trail Original DOS Gameplay. Classic. Let's update the information. It's definitely the not the 3rd gen or whatever. It's definitely the 1st gen or first edition. But okay. You guys ready for this? Because I'm ready for this. Let me publish in 93. That's insane to me. Okay. What do I gotta do here? Got to switch it over here. Give me a second to set this stuff up. Oh man. Where is this? Boom. All right. You guys see my screen? Perfect. We're going to move this over here. But if you see my screen, that's great. And I'm going to try to add in my camera as well here. Bear with me. Bear with me as I try to do these things. That's broken. Perfect. That is broken. All right. All right, everybody. OBS is broken. Steven, hey, thanks for coming out. Webcam no bueno. Okay, so no webcam on this one. I will set that up for the next one. So you're just going to hear my lovely voice. And let's hit this, and hopefully you'll be able to see this here shortly too. Give it a second. Come on, let me full screen this. Let me full screen. Boom! Oh my god. This is mind-blowing right now for me. Tell me if the audio ends up being too loud for you guys. Oh my god, the quality. When I say the quality. Oh man, it's rough. This is what I played. This is not Game Boy. This is what I played in school on a Mac, but this is the DOS version, but man. Oh my god. The noises. Like I said, if this is too loud for you guys, let me know. Or if the audio or anything's not working perfectly for you. These graphics, though. Oh my god. There it is. I am the Jaguar of the Inca King. I forgot it had talking animals. I honestly didn't remember that at all. And this music is just... Looks like Microsoft Paint. Yep, that's... We are hiding from the conquistadors. Oh my god. This is just killing me. This is killing me. In the secret city of Vilcabamba? Vilcabamba? I mean, this is just so... This just takes me back. We're sick with the fever because of course. Because of course we are. Bizarre Bro, how you doing? Welcome to the Amazon Trail. We need medicine that only you can bring. Because of course. Maybe I played the 2nd edition. This is rough. This is super rough. Music sounds like it's from the 70s porno, exactly. Follow me back in time through the blue mist. Of course, because we're on a drug trip. This is bad. We're gonna go up the Amazon River to rescue my people. Maybe I played the 2nd edition or 3rd edition of this. Oh my god. Let's rescue our people. Amazon Trail. Oh my god, guys. I'm pretty sure it was this one. This music. That's great. Can you guys still hear, even with this amazing music? What happens if I let it go? Oh, it goes back to the screen. No! 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 No, I don't want to play the... I don't want to play it again. No. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. All right. Let's go, guys. Start a new quest. Oh, this is 100% the one I played. Halt. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit for myself. All right. Bear with me. Oh, it's probably not gonna turn that down for the stream if I do it there. Let's turn it down a little bit for you guys. It'll be the same noise for me. So, halt. I've been told to be on the lookout for a stranger. Who are you? My name is Zach. Your name is Zach, is that correct? Yes, it is. Zach, I see your papers are in order. 2 guides have been waiting for you. They have valuable information for you. They would like to talk to you about your journey up the river. When you're done talking with them, choose one to be your guide. Okay, how do I talk to them? To talk to Antonio, press this button. Press the button again to talk to Isabel. All right, so this is where we get to actually choose to our guide, basically. So, is the volume fine right now, though? I turned it down a little bit, but I can turn it down even more. I said, here we go again, to what? Ding, 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 ding. Pretty loud. How's that? Turned it down even a little bit more. The music is so loud in this. Oh my god. All right. Perfect. Some people are saying perfect, better. I'm good with that. All right, we're going to ask him, who are you? Hello, my friend. They call me Antonio. Antonio Santos Rios. Where are we? And he's going to say we're at Belém at the North Mountain of the Amazon. And we're going to ask them what the day's date is, why today is September 4th, 1993. God. And what supplies do I have? So this is important. This is actually pretty important to the game. These are tools you're going to need to have to use in the game. So he's picked out 3 tents, 400 pounds of food, 7 sets of clothing, 10 machetes, 13 harpoons, 80 first aid kits, 20 candle lanterns, and if I want to see the supplies, I can press this button. So this is tutorial-esque, as well as showing us all the different things. So that's good. As well as, I guess, we can save our game. That's cool. Does this actually save it, though? If I save this in here? This is cool. If this actually works. I'm going to save this anyways, just for the sake of it. Okay. So we can see all the stuff that he's got. We can go back here, and we're going to talk to Isabel. This shows us the map, too. Where are we at on this map? I have no clue where we're at. Cool. Perfect. Nope, that's the map again. Let's go back, buddy. And then this is the guidebook. So this is the tutorial-esque stuff. This is super useful. And what I mean by that is, like, you can look up the birds and...
Blackish, gray, and track.
Perfect. Super high quality. Super high quality. Oh, I clicked it again. Damn it. Get out of there. Okay. And then we got control panel. Yep. Good to know. So we've got everything now along the bottom that we need to use for everything. And then we can talk to Isabel. So we can ask... Yep, she's Isabel Santos Rios. Hey, give me back her. Where are we, Isabel? Oh, wait, she's telling us the same. And then, does it matter? What does she have? Does she have anything different? Does she have the same amount of stuff? And I'm just literally picking. Because I could care less. What do you guys want? Who do you want? Do you want Isabel or... Yeah, I get it, Isabel. Shut up. Let me make sure they both have the same thing. So, 3 tents, 400 pounds of food, 7 sets of clothing. I remember this being very important, and I have no idea how many she had. 2 tents. Less tents? She's got some different stuff. She's got some different stuff. Magnetic Gamer face cam's off right now because it's broken. For now. We're going to go with him. I think he has more tents and something else. So we're going to go with I'm going to take Antonio. He's a good choice. Good luck, you'll need it. Sounds great. Let's go. So we're in Balim. I think. Less tents, more clothing. There it is. Okay, so we're in Balim. How do we do anything? I guess I'm talking to a native villager here. My name is Jose. Jose? Jose. Not Jose. I'm a cattle rancher. It's September 4th. Yep. Where are we? We're in Balim. And do I want to trade? This is what I have, or is this what he has? No, that's what I have, I guess. No, I don't want to trade. Where do we have to go right now? This music, though. Outlast 2? This is Outlast 2. Don't you recognize it? So, we go. Yep, here we go. We went back out, and the Inca people are sick with malaria. Kinkoa? Cinco. Ona. I don't know if I even know how to say that when I was a kid. Either way, my quest is to find some of that, and bring it to the Inca king. Perfect. So we're on this river. Look at these crap. And then wherever I point this is where we go. So we have to avoid... Oop, there's a bird. So we have to avoid, basically, rocks and stuff in... Well, I say rocks, but like... Yeah, rocks would be something you gotta avoid. But then also... animals and some other stuff, too. So we're just headed down here on the Amazon Trail. These graphics. Yeah, the MS Paint graphics are real. Exactly, Kaylin. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're headed into the abyss here. Ruby water. Yeah, it's really high quality. We've passed through a blue mist into another time and place. Of course, classic blue mist. Into another time and place. So I believe if we go over here, we can actually go onto this island. So that's what I'm going to try to... Can we not? I thought we could. It's like making me avoid it. But we could do that. Well, I know we can actually go in here and that makes us go into the island. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is the Outlast 2 trail. So then you have like, you're able to look at the... Oh my God, this is so horrible. Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird there. Got a picture of it. We should identify. Oh, we should look this up and then identify this bird. I'm so glad that I can be educational to you, guy. Is he a macaw or a toucan? He's probably a toucan. I went back. I didn't mean to go completely back. Oh, these loading things too. It's like an open GTA server with a lot of modders. There it is. Is he a toucan?
Toku Tucan.
Toku toucan. Okay, is that what the bird I'm looking at is? Toku toucan. Yeah, that loading time is great. Let's identify it. I think it's a Toku toucan. That's great. Well, is that accurate though? I don't know if that's accurate or not. I hear. Oh, it's too slow to get a picture of that bird. You can't play this game. There it is. With the puns. Oh, what's this one? Same one. Same bird. Same toucan. If you're bored, you can count the pixels on screen. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I'm hearing birds. Oh, you hear that? Should we be running? I hear a frog. I think you can identify like the plants and stuff too. Jealous, yeah. Outlast 2, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know if I would be able to do it. We all have malaria and this is just a fever dream. Exactly. What's in there? What is that? What is that thing? Capybara? Nah, it's not a capybara. At least I don't think it is. Let's go back to the content. What is he? He's a mammal. Opossum? Nah, he not an opossum. Oh, I keep hitting back. Damn it. Doppler, I appreciate it. Yeah, goal. Save the Inca people actually happening taking pictures of miscellaneous shit. It's true. All right, let's get back. Let's attempt to save these, save the people. All right, save the Incans. Let's get back out here onto the open river. Oh, this game. I'm gonna talk about stuff not holding up. My God. Oh, I just hit a submerged log and capsized. Luckily, though, we've been able to manage. We managed to save everything. Perfect. Too good. Oh, we've reached the Xingyu River. Great. We're at the Xingyu River, and we can talk to one of the locals here. His name is Claudio Villas Boas. I'm leading an expedition to build airplane landing strips across southeastern Amazonia. Classic. We're at the mouth of the Xingyu River. Today's date? Oh, wow. We're in June of 1946, guys. Wow. How do we do it? Oh, I don't want to trade anything. Ooh, he has a blowgun? No, that's fine. Let's go back. What do we got here? That's our supplies on hand. Let's talk here and ask, how are we doing? So we've been traveling for 6 days. Wow. And we are going at a steady pace. Our rations are normal, and we have 364 pounds of food left. Our health is good. Good. Good to hear. So, where do we have to go? We're at the mouth of the what? The Xingyu River? So somewhere up here, right? Yep, right here. So we just keep going here. We can get to Santorini. Don't know why we'd want to go anywhere, but hey, Ruby Joe, thanks for coming out. Let's go back out of here. This is the GTA 6 beta. Yeah. Actually, this is the open world that they're doing in the next game. Not even holding 60 FPS reading text. Come on. Let's go. Wait, did I want to go right? Shoot. Which way did I want to go? Wait, where are we right now? We were here. I think I wanted to try to go right, but I feel like knowing right, left will be in... Yeah, that's very true. Let's try to go this way. Here we go. Oh, what's that? What's that in the water? Oh, that's a log or something. Let's avoid that. Nope, avoid it. Avoid it. Okay, I think we avoided that. Can we go fishing? Yeah, we can. Oh my God. This right here. This, I remember spending so much time doing this. Damn it. Damn. I need to fish. Ah. This is the worst. Nope. Can't get any of these damn fish. Here we go. Here we go. Here. Oh. Nope. Scaring them away. Yeah, allegedly fish. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yes! No! I got a log! Can't tell you how many times I did this. I broke a harpoon hitting the log. Because of course I did. I think this is a log or a fish. We need to get moving. We didn't catch any fish. Well, thanks for nothing. Teach me how to fish then. Classic log. Oh, we're going right into that island. Trying to avoid that. What do you guys think of the Amazon Trail, though? So far so good, right? I'm out of this, and let's see where we end up going. This is so rough. This is so rough. So I have the idea that we'll do some of this during the week, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of games we'll play. I know this is probably not... Oh, we're passing through another blue mist. And some weird sounds. The Inca King wants you to... I know what we need to find. Okay, Jaguar. I assume that's what you are. We passed through blue mist. Don't know where we're at, though. Where are we at? Where are we at? Can I at least save this? Yeah, perfect. Wonder if that actually saves it, though. I'm gonna end up wanting to set up a DOS box and get some of these in here. Let's head to whatever we're nearest to right now. God, these graphics. And at least we're not dead. Or is this the Incans? Is that the Incans up top? Oh. I mean, I can pretty much assume that's some type of leopard. Hmm. What is that? Not a jaguar. Jaguars are black, right? No, jaguars are not black. All the time, I guess. So, he's a jaguar. Huh. How about that? You learned something new. I think all jaguars were black. Why did I assume that? But we're going to identify him. He is a jaguar. Jaguar. Yeah, that's the photo album. I think we're trying to look for... I think if you're on these trails, you can look for king or whatever, the stuff. I think you're supposed to catalog everything, though. There's a black morphic jaguar, but most of them is not. Good to know. What the hell are these noises about? Jaguar racist classic. Oh, where? This is not helping me. This is the worst. Get out of here. Okay, Max, have a good one. Thanks for coming out. Need to get to another... Oh, I just hit a submerged log again. I didn't see it, though. Like, I was supposed to be able to determine where the log was here. All right, we reached Santorum. This music. Who is this guy? He's Henry Ford! I don't remember this at all. We're at the mouth of the Tapajos River. Today's date? It's May 23rd, 1938. So we're hopping around everywhere. I want to trade. He has a rubber ball, copal oil, and food. What does any of these things benefit me? What's copal oil for? The lantern. Do I just keep doing that and it keeps changing stuff? Nah. Let's check with my guy. Let's check with my tour guide and see how we're doing. We've been traveling for 18 days. We're going at a steady pace. Our rations are normal. We have 292 pounds of food left. Our health is good. We can change our pace. If you'd like to change our pace, it's up to you. What do you want to do? So we can go at like a more steady, or we can be steady, strenuous, or grueling and kind of get more through it. Let's try to go at a strenuous pace. Normal rations. I think that's what we're on currently. That's good. So we're going to rest here. Let's rest for one day. Yeah, I don't know why Henry Ford's in the Amazon. Not at all. Oh, and I get a different person, too. Emilio. I am a seringuero. A rubber worker. Okay. Oh, these are telling me the same day. Okay. Ooh, what is that? Guarana. Lychee. I have no idea what these things are good for. Like, can I look up Guarana? Oh. Look, Henry Ford's in here. He was overmatched by the Amazon rainforest. The founder of Ford Motor Company, Ford wanted a cheap source of rubber. Most rubber is made in a laboratory, but in Ford's day, all of the rubber came from trees. So in 1927, Ford acquired 2.5 million acres of land near Santorum and started the Fordlandia rubber plantation. It was a disaster. The land was... Didn't know this at all. The land was hilly and rocky. None of Ford's managers knew anything about farming. The workers did not like how they were treated. The trees were severely damaged by diseases and insects. In 1945, Ford sold the plantation at a loss of $10 million. No crap. I actually learned something today. Learned something about Henry Ford and why he's in the Amazon. I do not want any of those things, thank you, though. Let's head back out. I think we're good on food for now. Good on kind of everything else, too. Let's avoid these wood logs that I can barely see. I feel like I was going to hit something there. But T. Broadwater, 100% true. The game answered exactly what I didn't know about, and I was educated. I mean, these are educational games. This is exactly what the point of this game was back in the day when I was a kid. But do I remember the educational stuff? No, I just remember all the terrible graphics. Well, what I thought were great at the time. And, oh, here we go. Through another blue mist. Can't do anything about it. Boo. God, this game. Yeah, I know. You want me to find some ginkgo. I'm trying. Do I find it in the trees? Do I find it in the forest? Do I find it in the town? Look at our map here. Where are we, buddy? We're somewhere in the area inside the colored box. Perfect, thank you. How are we doing? 22 days, strenuous pace. Our rations are normal, and we have 268 pounds. Our health is good. Everything's going well so far. I guess. Hey, look, birds. We reached the trombatase. Trombatase? I can't say any of these, though. They could tell me how to say them. Actually, they probably do. Oh, here we go.
The Trombetas River.
Trombetes. Trombetas River. Trombetes. They do. They tell you everything. So I'm asking, how do I say it? Why is Henry Ford in there? They tell me. They tell me why. Not all jaguars are black. I'm hoping everybody's learning as much as I am. Nate, exactly. Zach learns K through 12. Hey, it's working so far though, isn't it? Oh, this music though. I don't know about you guys. I'm jamming. All right, let's see who this guy. Cloud Levi Strauss. So this was obviously trying to teach you things about certain people in history. He's a French anthropologist, and this is sometime in June 1938. What do you want to trade? I don't think so. But let's go in and learn some stuff about Claude Levi Strauss. So he was a French anthropologist and the inventor of blue jeans. Oh, sorry, and no relation to Levi Strauss, the inventor of blue jeans. He began studying the lives of the Amazonian native tribes in the mid-1930s. He was one of the first to record daily lives, myth, and struggles of many tribes. Wrote several important books. So very cool. Very cool that these people are in here. So let's go and say adios to him. Let's see if we can get somebody else here. Oh, who are you? Colonel Percy Harrison Fawcett. I am an explorer and adventurer. Oh, yep. Close from the north. Sometime July 1925. Let's read about him, too. So, Colonel Fawcett was an Englishman and was one of the last adventurous explorers of the Amazon rainforest. Nowadays, most explorers are methodical scientists. Fawcett was a man with fantastic vision who hoped to discover a mythical city made of quartz. Classic. Classic. For years, Fawcett had heard stories about cities hidden in the rainforest. He acquired a small stone carving that he sent electric currents up with his arm. Up his arm? What? He was sure that the carving came from one of the lost cities. He took the carving to a psychic, who interpreted the currents and declared that the lost city was the Brazilian rainforest. In 1925, Fawcett set off for the lost city, which he called Z. On his departure, Fawcett wrote that you need have no fear of failure. He was never heard from again. The rescue party sent out 3 years later determined that Fawcett and everyone in his party had been killed by Indians. There it is. There it is. Oh my god. I can't believe we're playing the Amazon Trail. Did not expect to do this today. But this is exactly what has the potential to happen. Let's see if there's anybody else here. Nope, we're just back to you. So it seems to be 2 people at each place, basically. All right, what do we want to do? Let's talk to our guide here, see how we're doing. 23 days, strenuous pace, 262 pounds. Everything's going well. We just got to find some of this damn... Let's actually see how to pronounce that, too. Kinkoa, or whatever they want from me. Nope, I don't want to... The UI here is not very good, I'll be honest. There should be words, but, you know. You'd think the icons would just be able to... I don't want places. Oh, contents. Oh, here we go.
Cinchona.
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 Okay, so here, let's see if we can read up on this and see where we can find these the cinchona. The cinchona tree is an evergreen shrub that grows in hilly and forested regions of Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. In the bark is a substance, quinine. It cures fevers like malaria. For thousands of years, native South Americans have used Cinchona to cure fevers. So where do I find it? Well, it says evergreen shrub. So I gotta go to the. So I gotta go to it and find evergreen shrubs and find Cinchona, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna wake up to have this music stuck in my head too. Oh my god. Throwback Thursday? I would love to do that. That sounds like a good idea to me too. All right, let's go head back out. We're good right now still, but we're gonna go back out and then we're gonna head to, you know, here, let's go right now. Let's head in. And I know we just got right back out, but then we headed in, but we're gonna head in and we're gonna see if we can find some monkeys? Cinchona. Terrible game music Tuesday does too. That's true too. Where we gotta find some Cinchona. This fact that this moves so slow. Oh my god. We're going up. Ah. Monkey! Alright, let's look it up because I have no idea what monkey that is. Is it a black spider monkey?
Black spider monkey.
I really keep hitting this button thinking that it's gonna play the noise, not... is that a black spider monkey though? No, that's a different type of monkey. I'm pretty sure. Red howler monkey. Yeah, that's what you are. You're a red howler monkey. All right, let's identify this red howler monkey. Monkey in it. There it is. Red howler monkey. They had jaguar listed in there. Who are you? You're just another red howler monkey. Yeah, you are. Let's go up a little bit more. We're gonna find Cinchona or whatever up here, but well, maybe we will. Nope. Clicking. Finding nothing. The moving is so slow. And like the graphics don't even change enough to be like, oh yeah, we really moved a lot there. All right. I hear nothing over here. Czar, my favorite soda would probably be... Ooh, bird. My favorite soda would probably be Dr. Pepper. But I love Coke too. What are you? What type of bird are you? Let's be honest, I have no clue. Why could they not show me that? Is it that bird? Is it a blue-backed mannequin? Let's go back and look at the bird. Because, you know, you can't show both things at the same time, the bird and the page. Yeah. The blue-backed mannequin. Oh my god. This is a change of pace from what I usually play, isn't it? Hey, is there some Shikona? My Sharona down here somewhere? Any My Sharona? Right now, honestly, I'm just clicking on everything. Gotta make sure there's no Shikona. Marona. I think I can cut stuff too. I have a machete for a reason, don't I? Can I use one of these? I have nothing for the Inca King. Thank you. Oh, look, I can look at my awesome photo, but I don't have it. All right, let's go back. I'm gonna head back out. Maybe we have to trade. Get some Shikona. Shoshona. Whatever the hell it's called. By Shikona. Yeah, clearly I didn't learn. Ooh, barge. I just hit a whirlpool. Got stung by an eel. Oh, I don't think I want to hit boats. Oh my god, it's so hard to distinguish what is on the water. Like, it's just so hard. And yeah, I did not learn when I was younger. I don't remember. Did I ever beat this game? I don't know if I ever did. Where are we headed? Come on. Come on, let's get going. This music. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man. Blue mist is on the water? I don't see it. Oh. An Indian village is just ahead. Okay. We're gonna head to it? This is so bad. Oh, don't hit that boat. Oh god, so many boats. Ah! I hit that boat, even though I didn't think I was doing it. But avoid the boats, avoid the boats, avoid the boats, avoid the boats. With what little control I have. Oh, I didn't. That's what? What just happened there? Have I ever played on a Game Boy? Yes. I feel like I'm playing a Game Boy right now, but it's a computer game. Oh, man. Where is this freaking... There's some village up ahead. Where is it? That's what my guide said, at least. Guide's not very smart. Let's be honest. Come on. Where are we going? You should get there in 15 frames. Too true. Come on. This is so rough. This is so rough. Don't remember it being this bad. Maybe I had the second... I've been captured by the tribe. I'm done. I lost. I literally lost the Amazon trail right there. Died of dysentery, if you will. I died. I lost. Did not expect that, to be honest. Did not expect that at all. Oh my god. Yeah, not gonna need that save game at all. Not gonna need that save game at all. Oh, let's exit this. Get you back onto the live camera so I can talk to you guys a little bit more. Okay, so here's the deal. This live stream was more of the setup live stream, and as well as earlier I did a little Q&A, and I hope if you stayed around to watch some of this gameplay, you had a good time with it. I know that, like I said, you might see some variation to this, a little bit more more so than my YouTube channel had. But what I'm going to be ended up doing the rest of the today is make sure you're following me on Twitter or what have you. I'm going to put up a straw poll. I might stream again today. Maybe not, but everything's going to fall into place this week with that. And what I mean by if I'm going to be streaming for, 2 or 3 hours per day, or I'm going to stream more, or it might, I might have that break where I, give myself breaks, for lunch, all that stuff. But we're going to figure that out. But like I said, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. I'm going to put the schedule in my stuff. I'm going to update all my stuff today. I'm going to work on some graphics. I'm going to work on some other stuff so that I'm better suited for even what you saw today, where I've got all of that set up. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had fun even today. I had fun doing this, and look for later. If you want to end up watching the entire archive, the archive will be in here. But then also I intend on uploading this to YouTube as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you come along for my live streams throughout the week. And I'm looking forward to all of this. Looking forward to all of it. About 60 viewers with the game. Ain't that the truth? Hey, some people, they just don't understand the Amazon trail. They just don't understand it. But we're going to see. We're going to figure out what's best for live streaming and what have you. So until next time, guys. See you guys later. Bye. I want to play you guys out, too. I'm going to play out with some Halt and Catch Fire. How's that sound? How's that sound good? Sound good? See you guys.